natural hair mask in your hair regimen? Well, the answer is yes. It was definitely a yes for me. There have been multiple times when I have started to do my hair and realized I don't know what in the world I should do because my hair looked a mess. One time my hair became so mushy that it completely tangled and turned into just a big massive hair ball. I didn't know if I was gonna have to cut my hair off or what. There was no way I could detangle it. It was mushy, it was tangled, and I didn't even know what caused it. Well, as it turned out, my protein and moisture balance was just off. And the thing that saved it was a hair mask. And so a hair mask, a natural hair mask, saved my hair on my natural hair journey. A mask can be a powerful addition to your regimen if used correctly and with other critical steps to your natural hair. A top mask should strengthen and smooth your hair. Now, specifically, if your hair, whenever my hair was super mushy, it was because I needed some more protein. Now, at that point, I did not understand that. And I was still on my journey to learning things and testing things, but I'm hoping to save you some time today. So a hair mask, it can be used on a weekly basis if your hair is super unhealthy and you're really trying to get your hair back in shape. But generally, you want to use a hair mask at least once a month because it's a super deep conditioning treatment. This is a luxury treatment that you don't want to skip out on. Now, I know it's easy to skip out on it because I've been known to be lazy with my hair. Because you get into the habit of washing and conditioning and just styling your hair, and taking a few extra minutes to do a mask should just seem like a whole lot of extra work. But let me tell you, it's not something you want to miss out on. It has been a life changer for me. It's such a big deal that whenever we created our natural hair mask, we named ours the Resurrection Miracle Mask Treatment. And do you want to know why we call it the Resurrection? It's because it literally gives you instant results. I mean, I have used our product, put the mask on, got in the shower, let it sit, came back out, and my curls look like a completely different head of hair. I am so serious. And now there's been different times where I've used the mask whenever I was pregnant and the hormones from pregnancy were just making my hair just go wild. And then other times right after I've had a baby that I've used our products, and if you've had kids, the kind of craziness that your hair can do. Well, whenever I get frustrated now, what I do is I just do a few extra mask treatments throughout the month, and it always gets me back on track. And like I said before, I didn't know if I was going to have to cut off my hair or not. But now I know I can get instant results just by using a hair mask. So if you're asking, should you use a mask treatment in your regimen, the answer is yes. And you want to look for a mask treatment that not only strengthens your hair. Now in our treatment, we use keratin to help strengthen your hair. That's super important. And that is a great ingredient to strengthen your hair. And then we also recommend that you use a mask treatment that gives you moisturizing and nourishing treatment. Now what we've done is included a botanical mix that infuses nourishment into your hair. And so it works like wonders. It's a great balance of the strength and the nourishment. So if you're looking for a mask treatment to add to your regimen, I can definitely recommend ours. But if you're just wondering, should you add it to your regimen, you definitely should. Even if you don't use ours, this is a great decision that you should make for yourself. And you should just put it in your regimen on like I said before, if your hair is in really bad condition and you really need to get it back in order, start using a mask treatment once a week, and then go to twice a month, and then just go to once a month, and then just use the treatment every time you see fit. Now in the winter time, your hair will be a little extra drier, and so you'll want to lay up on more moisture. In the summertime, you're going to have swimming and sun damage. And so what you want to do is get a lot more moisture. I hardly use any heat in the summertime. So I recommend that you just pay attention to your own hair, use the mask treatments based on what your hair is doing, and go ahead and have fun with your hair. But just know that you don't have to worry about whether your hair is going to be with too much protein or too much moisture, or too little protein or too little moisture, because both can make your hair go bad. Now, To learn more about this topic and related topics, I invite you to connect with me at happyhairsecrets.com.